Righto then. So, where did we leave it?
I think we just found Kane, haven't we? And he dug himself up out of that half a stump.
Yep.
At that bone pit.
Yeah.
Yep. And we were hopefully finally getting back on track to go see the oracle we've been looking for a while. So, well, we haven't actually been looking for it. Our guide is theoretically going to take us there. So she can tell us exactly where the lost city is, so we can go there and hopefully sort some stuff out.
Yeah, don't we need to go across to Camp Vengeance?
Yep.
That's where we need to make our way to now.
We need
So
to
you-
drop off. We need to drop off.
The half
Undrill
orc.
Silver Tusk.
That's right, and we've got
Inet.
that Inet, but I can't remember where Inet was going. She just tagging along for the ride.
Well, I know where she's wanted to go. Let me just check. I can't remember if she said exactly where she wanted to go.
I don't think she did. I think she just said she took the job because she was offered it.
No, that's the guide, the other guide. That's
Right, yeah.
I can't remember her name either now. So let's see location. Side quest it is.
So I think the next thing we're heading towards is.
Yeah. So so Annette had visions of red-robed wizards in the Aldani Basin. But you'd agreed to assist her with.
Well, no, she just wanted to go see him.
Yes. Yeah. So yeah, she wanted to. Yeah. So you agreed to escort her.
Well, no, I think we agreed that she could tag along because
Yeah.
she's going to give us some money. There was no fighty. We're going to do all the hot.
Oh no. But yeah, she wanted to try and determine the source of these visions she'd been having, wasn't it?
Yeah.
God, I can't remember what is that stupid guide's name. I keep wanting to say Sildar, but it's not Sildar.
No, he's dead.
He dead.
Dead.
Dead and dead all over.
He's dead, Jim.
Named NPC.
I'm a doctor, Jim, not a necromancer.
Salida, or however you want to pronounce it.
Salidar.
Salida. There, her.
Apparent opaque grey image.
Well, it's probably just taking a while to load up. When it does load up,
the game still as well.
It is still paused. It's not now. But yeah, that's when it does finally pop up. That's Salida. We'll go with Salida. Say what you see.
Yes, I suppose it's up to our guide to start heading us towards Camp Vengeance so we can drop off Silver Tusk, Half Tusk.
Umbrill.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, so we've got time right. Yeah, so it's 11 o'clock in the morning. So yeah, you're back. You're back en route, aren't you? So you I think you pretty much literally just rescued Cade from that dead tree under all the bones.
Yeah.
Right. So shortly after setting off again, you come to the river. Back to the river Tiriki. So you can either, whether you want to search for where the canoes were stashed. Of course, one or some of them are missing now, aren't they? Or did
No.
you? Oh no, you built that raft, didn't you? That's right.
Yeah, built up a raft.
But we're down. How many porters are we down?
It were 2, wasn't it?
I thought.
Yeah.
Yeah, one. There were some that went. There were 1 or 2 that went back with the with that guy
Yeah,
on the
them
raft.
two.
There were
Yeah, 2 of them
2,
went
I
back.
think.
Yeah, and then one's, and then there's you've lost another one since, haven't you?
No.
Have we not?
No.
Or
Oh.
aware of.
I thought my mistake then. I thought one had run off.
So
Not on
the
our watch,
question-
Phil.
So the question is, I assume we're taking the canoes cross country with us, or are we going to head back to Port Nyanzaru and then back down the other river?
No, taking them cross country.
I thought we might have gone back and got a couple of more porters.
It's an option.
I mean, we've got to.
We've
It's gonna
still got
cost
enough
us.
boxes to carry everything.
Yeah, I think we do. Yeah.
Yeah, because you just shifted to like putting them in canoes and stuff, weren't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Okay, so portage it is then.
Okay, right. So it takes about half an hour searching, heading upriver, or rather downriver, before you find where the canoes are being stashed. And you so load everything onto the canoe, back onto the canoes, and paddle across the river, and then find a suitable place to disembark and get ashore again
Brilliant.
before heading off into the jungle once again. So let's see. It's been hours. Oops. 45 minutes. Right. So let's see. So it's not. It's about 10 to just coming up to midday, and you spot a cave in a cliff face, just a little way off to the north side of the way of where you're travelling.
Would it make a good spot to stop to have lunch?
Possibly, yeah.
Okay. Well, Fafuk would like to get out the sun, I suppose, if we're in the sun.
It would, well,
So-
yeah. It's always, regardless of the sun. It's hot, it's humid, it's uncomfortable, it's unpleasant.
So yeah, pop over to the cave mouth to see if it's suitable for a quick rest. Give it a quick scope.
Okay, right. Azaka has a quick check around the entrance, make sure there's no signs of, pardon me, of any obvious signs of potential danger inside, and she gives it the thumbs up. Heading inside, you find it's quite a small, unassuming entrance, but once there's a small short tunnel that goes back about 10 feet, and then it just opens up into this like huge cavernous cave with large, like big stalactites hanging down, and there's even a spring bubbling up into the back corner of the cave.
Wow, sounds perfect.
And it's almost cold. It's cool in here.
Oh, brilliant.
But
Fafuk.
it's big. It's probably what a good 100 feet from end to end.
Twice.
Wow. Ask Azaka if she's ever seen this before.
Says no, not this particular cave.
No, this is
Well,
brilliant.
put it on the map.
Mark it on the map by all means.
And yes, I'll just walk around the perimeter of the cave, making sure there aren't any unpleasant surprises. Have we met piercers yet?
No. I don't
Yeah,
think so.
okay. Cool. Fafuk wanders around, totally unaware of any potential dangers from the ceiling. But obviously is looking just to make sure we haven't got any like oozes waiting to sneak up on us when our backs are turned, stuff like that.
Or sturges.
Yeah, sturges.
Jellies,
Cool.
jellies.
Okay, right. Well, there's no obvious signs of any, there's no potential threats that you encounter, and
Cool.
you pass an hour resting up, having something to eat and drink, before heading back out and carrying on your way.
Cool.
Unless there was anything you wanted to do in between.
Nope.
Mm,
No, that I know from everybody.
Nope. Just top up water flasks and carry on.
Okay, yeah, it's good. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a good place to top up water. Yeah. Okay, so you replenish your water supplies and then head on out and carry on your way. So as you head out after about
Oh no.
5-10 minutes, there's like the temperature drops ever so slightly, taking the edge off the heat as a wind blows through the jungle and through the gaps in the canopy. The few gaps in the canopy every now and then, you can see the like gathering clouds swiftly filling up the sky, and there's a distant rumble of thunder, quickly followed by
We're ready to.
a growing wind that starts blowing quite quite violently, blowing the tree canopy above.
We wanted to take shelter.
Well, has our guide ever seen anything like it? Is this like
Says it
windy
could be.
season?
Yeah, so it could be it could be a rainstorm, thunderstorm, could be a monsoon.
Or
Worst case scenario, as she says those words, rain starts to like hammer down through the from above, and the blowing wind starts causing like debris to fall, sort of rain down from the treetops, broken trees and old dead branches that are blown loose, as well as like fruits and coconuts and things like that, like similar things to that, like sort of come raining down with the rain itself.
is it worth us heading back to the cave for shelter till it passes?
Sorry, you asking Azaka that, or?
Yeah.
Um, well, yeah, she agrees it might be an option, and the rain
Yeah, I think we should.
begins spilling down, just like bucketing down from above, and like quickly turning the ground into a slippery, muddy mire.
Yeah, let's go back.
Okay. Right. So yeah, like I say, you're not too far away. Maybe only like 10-20 minutes away from the cave. So you head back, and the weather gets progressively worse as you make your way back. The like visibility like is quickly cut down to like what, no more than 30 feet, and everybody's just drenched to the skin. The canoes become almost unmanageable as you have to tip them over and redistribute the supplies and things, because the canoes just almost instantly fill up with water, making them too heavy to carry. Although the porters do benefit from it a little bit, as they manage to like sort of carry them upside down, so they're like shelter from the rain underneath them. But yeah, despite that, you finally get back to the cave.
Marvelous.
Right, the sound of the rain sort of it echoes into the cave, and there's just within near the entrance, within about 10, 20 feet of the entrance, it's like this thundering echo of the storm outside. Although deeper in, if you go deeper into the cave, it muffles the sound a lot, somewhat.
Let's up a campfire inside, Phil, to get warm.
Okay, let me get rid of that. What's everybody doing then? So setting up a campfire. Anything else in particular?
Yeah.
No, just
Keep
checking
an eye on
things.
that stream out the back. Just make sure it doesn't start flooding.
And me.
Fafuk will try and work on his composition all about, Challenger Firefinger. Something snappy like Fiery Finger of Doom. Something like that,
Phil,
Yes.
can I sit next to him and with theatrical movement, I put in my earplugs and turn my spell books and put my head down into the spell book, so I'm ignoring his
Yeah, it's bad.
efforts
Yes.
next to
Yeah.
me.
That's probably advisable. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's bad.
But I'm smiling in the corner of my mouth or face. Okay, I actually enjoy doing it. Being next to him.
Right. Let me just check something. So, it's so really annoying because they don't come up with tokens. Select all. Deception. To request. All right. Oh, okay. Can everybody make a perception roll? Make a blind perception roll.
Blind?
A blind perception roll.
What do you mean blind?
Blind. So you select a blind GM roll from the drop down.
It would have been nice to see the choo-choo train at least once.
Okay. So, so everybody, or rather, everybody, bar Fafuk and the porters and Azaka, who's sort of positioned herself near, watching towards the entrance, watching outside. So tackling.
It's almost
Oh
nobody.
no, not well, no, not tackling. So Obald, Luhai, Cade. Oh no, Fafuk does. Yeah, sorry, I'm looking at the previous roll. So yeah, everybody bar tackling out of you lot anyway. Your attention's drawn to the ceiling above as you hear some sort of scrabbling movements, and looking above you amongst the shadows of the ceiling and amongst the stalagmites, you spot some movement.
Oh,
Sort of at first you think they're like, wonder if the bats, but they're like way too big. And then
It's not Sturges again.
No, way too big. Like man, as you look, you see something comes into the light, the flickering light from the campfire, and they're like man-sized, and you get a glimpse of like a monkey-like creature, but with sort of almost a skull-like skeletal face. I shall give you a picture. One moment. Oh,
I'll send you a whisper as well.
I've seen it. I've seen it. Thank you. Do, 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 do. I'll just put it there. Yeah, that'll do. Choose. One moment, I have to load a custom one up because I haven't got one. There. There you are. Oops. Yep, see that? I'll just load up in a bit. Oh, it's dropped beneath everything. Hold on a minute.
Yeah, I was going to say, you were hanging upside down, so you just must have just dropped off the map.
There you go.
Sorry, where is it?
Looks like a vampire monkey.
It'll pop up on your screen.
Should be in the middle of the map.
Yeah.
Near the top of the map.
Let me refresh. Right, do we get to roll initiative then?
Well, it depends what you're doing.
I would like to cast some spells, please.
Kill.
Can we spot how many there are?
We can look around and see and try and figure out how many they are if you want.
Would like to cast a spell, please.
Okay.
I'll do that while I'm loading up my crossbow then, Phil.
Okay.
Cast Spiritual Guardians.
Okay.
At level, using my level 4. Woo, that's ugly. Yeah. At level 4, if level 4 gives any benefits, I'm just double checking. And obviously, Spirit Guardians won't attack any of the party members that we're with. So
Okay.
should be within sight, yeah. Spirit Guardians. Oh yeah, I can cast at a higher level. Does an extra 1d8.
Lovely. So what you're doing? So you cast that. The porters instantly, the ones that are nearby instantly like wonder what's going off and almost jump out of the skin.
Tell them to
Shouts alert to him and
get within the protection of the swirling, heavily endowed fairy creatures. They've seen me cast this before, I believe.
Yeah, but magic
Yeah.
always upsets people. Okay. What's everybody else doing?
get ready for attack.
Okay. Everybody else? What's Kate doing? And what's
Kate is
Obald
just-
and Tackling doing?
Okay, just looking around what's going on. Wanted to have a quiet night.
You're sat next to Fafuk. You're in the middle of the protective little bubble.
I know. I'm not moving from there. I know that.
I've said what I'm doing.
Okay,
Suppose
you
we
can.
ask Azaka what those things are.
Okay, so you call Azaka. So Obald, you can make a perception roll. What's Tackling doing?
He's got no idea any of this is happening, given the
No.
current
So
time frame.
only thing you know is that suddenly the Fafoots called up his spirit guardians.
I'll scratch my bollocks and give him a wary look.
So an obold perception check then. Okay. Right, you look around, moving around the cave within the. I presume are you staying within the protective?
Spirit Guardian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you count about at least 7 of them dotted around the cave. On the hanging from the ceiling, apparently using the tails to wrapped around like stalactites and what have you, suspend themselves from the ceiling. But,
How big is the cave, Phil?
it's probably about 40-50 feet up to the to the roof of the cave. But it's
Bigger than expected.
yeah, but it's quite quite uneven, and like I said, there's lots of stalactites, so it's quite the roof of the cave is quite shadowy, and it's hard to see exactly. You can't see every part of it. But these things they just hang there, watching you with their like sort of these like burning red eyes, and they make disturbingly they make next to no, or at least no audible noise that you can hear. Azaka returns and she wants you to point out. Says she warns you to be cautious. As they call them Sioux monsters. They're quite dangerous and quite intelligent primates.
We ask them what their intentions are.
Sue.
Sioux, S-U. Azaka suspects that they were probably driven in here by the storm, just like we were.
Okay. Do they have a language? Can we tell them, leave us alone and we won't fuck you up?
So she don't know about that. She don't know about that. She doesn't know anybody who's communicated, who have heard of anybody communicating with them.
I look across at Teclin. Come on, monkey boy. Make some communication noises.
I think this is beyond the level of I don't think the beasts, are they looking at him? They're not animal. They look very demonic, as it were. I don't think me trying to talk to him is going to work.
Well,
I'd much
either-
rather stick a knife in their head if that's what you want to do.
yeah. Well, no, I was just thinking if your beast stuff doesn't work, then that means they've got a language, and then your helmet should work.
Yeah, we've got the helmet, but yeah, if that's what you want to do, I could try talking. Well, I can try listening to him. I can't talk to him.
Right.
No,
Suddenly there's like a scream comes from one side. One of the porters is that strayed just out of the edge of the radius of your spirit garden is to retrieve something. There suddenly is just it's like one of these things just appears out of the shadows and just drags him off, screaming.
Wow. Now
Okay.
that answers that
You,
question.
you hear like you hear this scream suddenly cut off as there's a ripping, tearing noise, and a few more of these creatures on the roof. They like scuttle along the roof, climbing along the roof with the clawed feet and hands, and and you out of range of your vision, you can hear them like dropping onto the floor, and then this sounds of what you presume is eating.
So one assumes this takes seconds, otherwise I'd have been casting plenty by now. Yep,
Yes.
awesome. So
Welcome to the Matrix.
I'll cast light on a stone and toss it towards where all the screaming was happening from, so I can see what's happening
Okay.
going on there.
Right. So we can give a roll then. Just
Oh, sorry, it was going to be a blind roll. Roll.
yeah, just a normal roll. Okay. Right. So you hurl it over, and it lands close by to where these things are sort of crouched, tearing apart the body of one of the porters.
I like to cast Spellfill.
Okay, just one moment. While you're casting Fairy Fire, is that what you keep
Yep.
highlighting that for? What's the range of that?
60 feet, 20-foot cube. Straight at them all. The mass.
Okay. So they're about 30-40 feet beyond the boundary of Fafook's Spirit Guardians.
Are they beyond the bounds of Fairy Fire?
Well, what you said the range of it was?
60 feet.
So no, not if you stood. You can
Oh.
position yourself towards the edge of it, can't you? So they're only 30 feet beyond it. So that brings me within 60 feet.
I'm assuming the porter's pretty much.
Oh, he's dead.
He's appetizer at this point, so
He's in pieces.
I don't care about what I hit. So I'm just trying to get the most. I can see the bulk of people.
Right.
Cast Fairy Fire. Work on these fuckers.
Okay, right. One of the other porters who's still within the thing, he panics and runs for the exit of the cave.
Come back, you fool.
That was silly.
Can the closest Sue
Piece by
monster to the
piece.
portal making a run for it make a Dex 15 save against Sacred Flame, please? If any start swooping at him, I'll cast at them first.
Okay, yeah,
Try and
no problem.
distract them.
Yeah. And what's the DC again? Sorry.
15.
15.
Dex.
Okay, right. So one you cast it with the one that breaks off and makes like dives towards him. So yeah, but it fails its save. So
Ooh, it takes 12 points of Sacred Flame damage.
okay, right. It gives such a almost a shriek, if it could, but it's like barely any sound at all. And it sort of like hits the floor and tumbles and rolls before picking itself up again. Meanwhile, the porter's like pegged it out the outside, screaming in a panic.
I shoot the one that's that's landed on the floor then, Phil.
Okay, let's have an initiative now. I think. I need some tokens. So let's just drag everybody onto that. Where's that battle map? Random battle map.
Do we want to do the Fairy Fire resolution first?
Yep, we'll sort that out. Yep. Let me just get rid of this. Okay. Just going to chuck these on the side for now. Not in any particular place.
Well, they were huddled round him eating this person.
Yeah, no, I'm just sticking them on. Here, not in no particular place at the minute, just because I need them on the map to create initiatives.
Cool.
And then show which you can rearrange them. Well, actually, might as well do it from there, I suppose. So we've got a few over. Oh dear, what's happening there? Strange things happening with the battle map.
You still got the walls set up.
Yeah, probably. Let me. Yeah, there might be some walls set up. Good point. Rid of them. And let's put. Yeah, there we go. So chuck it. Well, let's just make it so that everybody can see it. Television. Just get rid of that. Actually. Darkness. That's the problem. Obviously, it will be dark, but just for the sake of it. So we got got 3 over here. Actually, they'll be a bit further out, so it's 5, 10, 15, so they'll be about here. And then we got 1 over here, and then we got 3. So these are kind of these are the ones that still
Ceiling.
ceiling. So presumably you're all together. We need some commoners for the porters. Commoner over that's legged it. And we're missing a dead commoner over here. There we go.
You need Ungrill,
Yeah,
Zaka
we do.
in it.
I just dropped a 15-foot radius thing on me.
Okay, cool.
But I'd save you a job.
Yeah, you need to move it over because you can't put it. You can't center it on the lines. It's got to be centered on you.
Can I move it?
Yeah,
I
you
think
just
I
like there you
have
go.
the grid.
There, boom.
Ah, perfect. Cheers.
Okay. What the hell? Why have we got a tiger?
Zaka. I think that's where Zaka was.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert.
No, isn't the Zaka down below? She's the one at the bottom, near the edge of the circle.
Yeah.
Oh, it must have just picked up some random one then.
God knows.
Zaka, didn't the Zaka have red hair? Or am I misremembering it? Is it important who where Undril is, or Inet?
There we go. So we got Undril. So this is Undril here
Ah, gotcha.
for some reason. Although she's supposed to be half orc. Don't look very half orc to me there.
Yep.
Inet, we'll just use this isn't Inet, but we'll just use this for her.
Cool. Okay.
Okay, so let's get rid of them hit points. 0, boom, and put an initiative as everything else. This one took
12.
12. And there you go. So initiatives.
These 3 got verified customer.
1 second. God, I can't see him.
Oh,
I've got a nat 20.
Oh, you Cade.
Oh, Cade.
You beauty.
I got dropped from 1st, 5th.
I That's a big.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No, I'm not. But it doesn't make any difference.
Still literal yet.
Oh wow, these like middle of the order.
Oh yeah.
Bit positively pedestrian there, Lazai. Yeah, welcome
they're all
to
at
the real
5.
world.
Jade.
Oh, don't work. Right. Just drag that up a bit so I get bit more space. Okay. Righty. So, so which ones were fairy fire? Did you say? Sorry.
The one that were grouped in, I think it was these 3 up here.
Oh, the 3
Oh,
over here. Yeah.
that were around the body. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. We'll give him a yellow eye. That'll be fairy fire. And the fairy fire is pulled off. How long does that last again?
Each object in a 20-foot outline with a blue, green, or violet your choice, and a 10-foot radius, dim light. Any attack roll against creature. It doesn't say.
Yeah, that's bright light. The circle is bright light where I've tossed the light stone.
Okay. Fairy fire duration
Basically,
is concentration up to 1 minute.
Yeah, there we go.
So
Basically,
outside
it's
that
advantage
20 is 40
advantage on
foot
attacks,
dim light.
and they can't go invisible.
Well, the Campbell will just have an outline on. Okay, so first to act is Cade.
Cool, thanks.
I'm not too sure what to do. So what I like to do, I like to cast firebolt on the nearest, thing to me.
Okay, so the nearest one would probably, well, either be the one that Fafuk blasted, or one of the 3 that's on the ceilings. So one of these surrounding
Okay.
3.
The one Fafuk blasted. That's what I'm targeting. The
Okay,
same
so that's
monster.
5, 10. So firebolt is at what range? 5, 10, 15, 20,
120.
25. Oh yeah, it's well within range. Fair enough then. Go ahead. That's a hit, right? You strike it with hurl a firebolt at it and hit it. Ooh, 17 points of damage, right? Blasting it, blasting a burning, singed hole in its back, and it collapses to the floor. Deed.
Nice.
Okay, I think I'm done. Thank you.
Which one is that? Number 14. Where are you? There you are. Dead. Okay, so next to act then is one of these things. Okay, so this makes so this scrambles across the ceiling and heads and chases after the other porter, the porter who legged it. Speed 35. Yeah. So yeah. Okay. And then 2, 1 claw, 1 bite. Okay.
Can it reach him?
So I'm just checking now. So it was there's 5, 15, 20.
I assume the porter dashed as opposed to just maybe further away.
Right, so it's not quite at him yet. So that's probably going to dash and get that. So a dash will catch you to So it'll catch him up, but it does not. That uses its dash to get to him.
Cool.
So they would be a bit further. So yeah, they are further away, but obviously there's not enough map. So that
Gotcha.
is not a realistic distance of what they actually are.
So it's not 80 foot.
No, it'll be well. Actually, it probably is. Probably is about right. Yeah.
Okay.
Right. So next to act then is this one, which is it. Oh, so these are just. Yeah, for the minute there, that's just chowing down. Oh, mind you, hold on, it's had fairy fire on it. Right, so these three together just grab when they're lit up like that. They grab the corpse of a porter and just drag it back further into the back of the cave. You can still see them because it's lit up, but it goes beyond the light.
You don't like our porters, do you, Phil?
They're just good. They're good targets, aren't they? And it presents an interesting problem.
Well, no, there's plenty of soft dirt in the jungle to bury them. So who's next?
Okay, so next is a commoner. So they're standing the ground for now. I'm not going to force. So next is Obold.
How high up are these two
So
closest ones?
they're about 50 feet up. So yeah, more than 50 feet away from you. Because they're open and across. So.
That would still be within my 80-foot range for that one.
Okay.
Yeah, they're both the same.
Yep.
I'll shoot my crossbow at this one up here then, Phil.
Okay.
This one to the east. Oh. I'm assuming it's a load of dice. Oh, there we go. I'm assuming that's a miss job.
Yes, it is.
All right. All wasted.
So it just clatters against the ceiling of the cave and then falls to the floor.
Okay. Movement wise. Oh, after I've done that, I'll shout to Undrill, Azaka, and Inet to protect the porters.
Okay.
So protect the porters seem to be the least word, please.
Capable.
Capable. That's it. Least capable of us at the moment.
Okay, right. They nod in agreement. Is that it? That all well doing?
Yeah, can I do the one attack
Right.
with a crossbow? I don't
Okay.
really want to move out of this at the minute.
Yep. So the porters follow instructions shouted at him by Undrill and Azaka and Annette and move closer into the centre of the protective circle. And so the next person to act then is Lu Hai.
We'll just have to ready an attack
Okay.
if one gets close. Because I take it they're all stuck on the ceiling still.
Yep. So these two are on the ceiling. Yep. The others you can see the outline, the sort of fairy fire outline, but they're like right at the back of the cave. The other one's over there near the entrance, and then there's this. Oh, that one's dead.
This is why I wanted to. This is why I wanted to buy a bow.
Right, so you're just ready in action then on the reaction.
Yeah.
So that's just the one action when it triggers. So next to act, so they're just keeping corralling the. So next person to act is tackling.
Okay. Calculating distance. Too far. Is how far away is this one from the roof?
So that's on the roof, so it's up about 50 foot and then a little bit away, so 55 to 60 feet away from you.
Cool. Thorn whip.
Okay.
Drag him down to smashing vicinity. Second, sorry. Oh, what? Info. So attack roll. Oh shit!
Hang on.
Yeah.
Am I close enough? Please roll again.
Miss you, kid. Love you, kid. Try that again. Attack.
Alright.
From one extreme to the other.
Get over here.
Oof.
Okay, so right, you whip it, grapple it with your whip, and that does how much damage?
It's a lot. But I'm going to drag it 10 feet away from where it is so it just falls to the floor.
Yep.
That makes sense?
Yep.
Yeah?
Yep.
Okay, so I'll roll for damage. Moment. Oh! Damage. Critical. $18.
18, and then it falls from the thing, so let's see, that's...
How do you say? In bat.
Okay, right, you drag it from the ceiling, it falls and lands with a crunching noise, and twitches a couple of times, but otherwise appears dead.
But
I can't remember that would gross.
Nice.
I will move, Phil. I've got 30 feet of movement to these three over here.
Okay,
That are still
so
lit up.
they are lit up. They're further away than.
I'm chasing him down. Let's
Yeah.
put it that way.
Okay.
Yeah.
A little bit further, not much further away. So they said earlier. Okay. To the back corner of the cave. So the cave's oblong now.
Okay, so I'll move to there.
Okay.
Medium.
Radio. So that's the commoner. So they don't do anything, and then we got this one. Okay, so let's see. Let's have a 50-50, I guess. Okay, right, so it's 5. Just get a ruler. Be easier. Okay. So yeah, you approach one of these like creatures moves forward.
Good.
And then so you can see, obviously you can see it anyway now. So it moves forward, then it stops, and it opens its mouth and like sort of does like screeches, but not as if something like somebody who'd lost the voice who was trying to scream.
I'm being screamed at by a mute person.
Yeah. So there's a bit of a noise, but not much to it. So you suddenly feel an intense, like, pressure in your head, like a massive, almost like a massive migraine, and you can make a wisdom saving throw.
No, I can't.
You can do it.
Okay, right. The sensation passes. You still got your head feels a bit fuzzy, but you're fine.
I shake it off. Rah! Stupid bat!
Okay. Other
Pissed
than
at
that,
me.
it doesn't do anything. That one's dead. Next one is this one. Okay, so let's see. So yeah, this one. Oops. This one drops down safely and charges after the the fleeing porter as well. So next to act is for Fu.
Well, look at me. So, Fafuk spots the two obviously chasing the porter and decides he's going to cast Guiding Bolt at level 2 at the one closest to the porter.
Okay, is that one within range?
Yeah, it's 120 feet.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Just trying to- Guiding Bolt, standard roll, second level, cast spell. So I'm just trying to navigate my way around this stuff. That thing goes into the chat, which I can find. Then I can roll attack and normal attack. 14 hit.
That's a hit. Yep.
Woohoo! Right, so it should be 5d6. Got a lower numbers there. That's
Okay.
a shame.
Right. Quite. It appears to hit it soundly and does quite a lot of damage to it, but it's still it's badly injured, but it's still going.
Okay.
Yeah. Go on.
That's it for Fook. He'll save his other spells for later.
Radio, and who we got next? Okay, so yeah, so the other one, oh god, got roll still. So the other one of these down this corner also moves forward and repeats the same, does the same as the other one. It sort of does this sort of almost whispered kind of screech at you, and you must make another Wisdom save. Tackling.
Nope.
Ooh. Right, you feel so this intense pressure builds, and you get like massive pain in your head. And you feel like blood pouring out of your nose,
Like a really bad hangover.
and you take 17 points of damage, and you are stunned.
Oof. That's nasty.
You can repeat that saving throw at the end of each of your future turns. Okay. So next is commoners, so they're just staying out of the way. Oh, that one's dead. Then we got Zaka. Okay, so as Zaka breaks from the circle and runs towards the things chasing the porter.
Can Andril cast like a healing word or cure spell or anything
Possibly.
like that?
See. That one. What she got? Okay, right. In fact, she'll not run. She takes a longbow and fires a longbow at the one closest to. Oh, 20. I'm not
Ooh.
even going to bother rolling damage. We'll roll it, bed roll just in case.
Well, things got
Critical.
down 12, so hopefully it's only
Oh, right.
takes-
Yeah, she puts an arrow straight through its head.
Oh, nice.
Go to sleep.
Do I still get an assist on it there?
Where's number 11? There it is. Dead. Okay, so she does that, and then she heads off towards towards the other one. Oops. I had to do with this now. I've not done it for ages. I can't remember how you do it. No. The control you hold down. Oh, there it is.
Need
Then
space.
space
That's
bar.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, so that's that, and then it's I think this is standing for Annette. Yeah, so Annette, I've got to find the actual proper thing for that. Well, it's not. I've got her picture on it, but she's classed as an acolyte.
Oh, she's like a non-leveled character then, so she's just got a background.
Yeah, well, yeah, she's she's kind of got levels. I think an acolyte is potentially essentially a they're a cast. Yeah, so they've got kind of got levels as a cleric. She's got access to some low level spells, but not. They're a bit weird because it's like an acolyte, but she's not actually got a spell caster level. So they're weird how they do NPC casters.
Okay. So I'm guessing that Tacklin's Fairy Fire is no longer active.
No.
Why?
Because she
Concentration. Stunned.
Stunned.
Oh, you twat.
You're bleeding from your ear holes, but
Let's see. What will she Annette do? Oh, that was. Oh, actually, Annette's not going to do anything at this moment. Right, okay. So that's the end of that that round. So reset initiatives, and round two. Round two. I won't go to round two. Next round. That's why. I've got to really ought to stop it. Get rid of NPC rolls.
Someone rolled a 1 then, did they?
20.
No, a 20.
Someone rolled. Yeah, so
Oh.
someone rolled a 20.
Yeah, well, that were Cade again.
Again.
These dice all over the place. I can't see it do anything for the dice. Can't see.
Yeah, look at that. I roll a 19, but still not first.
Just pop it to top round. Okay, is that everybody?
Listen, I let you go before me if you want to be. That's fine by me. This a race.
No.
Okay, so what's Cade doing?
Is any of these monsters are injured?
Are any of them injured?
No, they're
No,
dead
they're
or
either they're either
alive.
dead or perfectly fine.
Okay, so I just target the nearest one. Same thing, fire bolt.
The nearest one would be, well, I'll have a look. Nearest one to so there's that one that's about 6 feet away, and then so it's this one that's chasing after the porter that's the nearest.
Yeah, okay, I'm attacking that one.
Okay. Oh, 20. Wow. That's a critical hit with a firebolt.
So is that
16
16 plus 10?
Yep.
Are you doubling both dice? Are you both dice full? Or are you only fulling one dice? So critical, it's tied.
It should be
die
both.
off
It should be both. It doesn't matter.
2d10.
Yeah,
It's
but
not
listen,
1d10.
if I'm below level 5, it's only 1d10. Are you doubling half a dice or the full? It should be the full damage.
Good question, is it? So so it's double damage. So it'd be it'd be half. So one set is like maximum, isn't it? Because it's critical.
So it's 20 plus 16, so it's 36.
36
points.
damage, right? Okay, right. That just blasts
We
it
may
to
have to rethink. We may have to rethink the critical hit rules here, Phil, because if we're on the receiving end, we're dead.
Yeah, unless it's one of them.
But then, yeah, but then critical hit obviously dies.
just double the roll. Just double the roll.
Shall we
And
say with multiple dice you double the roll, single dice you get full value for one of them. That sounds like it would scale better than full dice on all your dice. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm happy for other people to
I
get.
would say that if you get a critical with multiple dice like that, then one of them is going to be maximum, and then the rest are rolled. That seems reasonable.
Okay, so the critical factor is going to tail off as you go higher. Okay, that's fine. Right, steady away then, Cade. You rolled 20.
Well, there's that, isn't there? Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That's why Cade and I said if you double all the dice after you.
Yeah,
go
fair dues.
above
We'll do
one
that. We'll
dice.
do that. Yeah, we'll do that.
That's less. That's actually less what we are saying than what you are saying, Phil. In the damage would be less.
Yeah,
Yes,
we'll
but-
do. Yeah, we'll do that. I think because otherwise, well, we could stick to the automatic double, but like I said, that'd be devastating against you. I mean, I'm happy with that, but obviously you're on the receiving end of that as well.
Yeah, that's my concern is that if we get.
So okay, so with spells, we'll say that criticals just double the damage. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I said at the
Yeah.
beginning.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Right. So the original damage was
28.
so yeah. Okay, so
Oh.
same result. Anyway, it's dead.
Yeah.
10.
We're just sort of trying to work out how far his body parts get flung after
Well,
his
not
head.
that he's not that dead, but he's dead.
Okay.
Okay, so is that kid doing anything else?
No, okay, it's finished. Thank you.
Okay, so next to act is Obald.
Right, I just need to check something on G. G. P. Right, I'll spend a chi point, Phil,
Uh-huh.
to do that step of the wind so I can use dash as a bonus action.
Yep.
It's not my chi point off. That's done. And I will move there.
Okay.
So I can attack this one.
Yep.
No.
They're on the floor.
What do you say, Lee?
Are they on the floor?
Yes.
Yeah.
They're busy feasting on dead porter.
Right.
Yeah.
Nearly
Oh, is
one.
that it?
It does hit, yeah.
No.
Totted on a 1.
7 damage for that one.
Okay.
And I'll do a stunning strike on it, Phil.
Okay, and save is DC
14.
14. It fails, it's stunned.
I'll attack it again.
Oh, that's 'cause I got the right thing selected. Okay, that hits it again. Stabbing it with a spear with this time? I don't know what you're using.
Use the
You have
spear.
to
Yeah.
you have to tell me what you're using. I don't always
It's on
see.
I
I
just
know.
go by the
I
picture.
don't always see it. I don't always see the picture.
D8 as spear.
Right. So that's 9 piercing damage.
Yeah, 16 altogether.
Oh, you mean? Yeah, you've done it. Yeah, sorry, I thought you meant you've done 16 with the spear. Then. Okay. Right. It's badly injured.
That's me done.
Okay. So, right next to act is this one. Okay, right. So it it ceases to stops its feasting and moves over here and screeches, or kind of screeches at Orbold. You can make a wisdom save as you feel like it's like a pressure in your head. Okay, right. It passes. Nothing happens.
Uh,
Okay, so next is commoners. They're not doing anything. They're just staying put. So next to act is Luhai.
They're all dead in that direction.
The only ones that's left alive are the ones in the corner where Orbold and tackling out.
Right. 55. I'll do the same as well, I'll do Step of the Wind.
Sorry?
Dash over to
Oh,
the
right, okay.
I'll attack that one, but he's just attacked.
Okay,
I'll use Flurry Blows, Phil.
okay.
That's 2 points. Oh, 4 left. You said this one was stunned. Did you stun this one, Kieran?
Yeah, it's stunned, that one.
the one in front of me, yeah.
Yeah, it's stunned.
Is that the one you're attacking?
Yeah.
Okay, I think that's a hit. Nine points of damage.
Okay.
Okay,
Right.
right.
Is it still alive?
It is, but barely. Okay, that's another hit. Punch it again. And kill it. It's dead. Land a final blow, killing it. That's number
I'll attack this one that's next to me then.
dead. Okay.
This is my final, isn't it? Because
Yeah.
I've used that step of the wind as a bonus action.
Yep.
Normal attack then.
Okay, that's a hit. Punch in again.
I'll use a
punch this one.
stunning strike. Phil.
Okay. That's another chi point then, is it?
Yeah.
Okay. And what's the save?
DC of 15.
15. Okay, it's stunned.
Oh.
Okay.
Minimum.
Minimum.
6 points of damage.
Radio. Barely injured, but stunned. So next to act is it. Right, so it disengages and runs. Let's see.
Isn't it stunned?
Oh,
It's
he's stunned.
stunned,
Yeah,
that
sorry, it is stunned. Yeah, so it doesn't disengage then. It doesn't do anything. So commoners, tackling. So you can make a save at the end of your turn, which is now. Another wisdom save.
Is it automatic damage then?
What? Is what automatic damage?
Wherever effects on him.
No, he's just stunned.
Effect that's on tackling.
No, he don't take any more
Ah,
damage.
right.
He's just stunned. Like psychic damage. Yeah, it's telling that. Yeah, psychic damage you've taken. So yeah, tackling needs to make a wisdom save.
Sorry, I was muted. Is that the start of my turn or the end of my turn?
End of your turn.
Okay, so...
So that's the only thing you're doing, basically.
No. Oh. Yeah, fine. Wisdom. Saving throw. Normal.
No, still stunned.
Lovely. I'll just lay here for a bit.
Just still on your feet, just like, right, so next it's a commoner, does nothing, and then it's for Fook.
There are only 2 left, right?
Yes.
Which one is any of the ones left damaged?
This one.
One in front of Lazai.
Right. If you point
Okay,
it, if you put mouse over it, it should say barely injured.
Oh yeah, sorry, I zoomed right out because the battle map's so big I had spotted that. Right, so for Fook's going to try and steal his kill by guiding bolting at level 2 at
Okay.
the wounded one in front of his nose,
Okay.
and is going to. Did it appear in the chat? No, it didn't. Okay.
Yet.
Standard roll. Cast a second level spell. Cast spell. Consumer slot. Attack. Normal roll. Woohoo! That's gonna hit.
So you got advantage against it if as well, of course.
Not me, but the next person has a swing if it.
No,
if
it's
it doesn't
stunned, so you got
survive.
advantage against it.
Oh, do I? Well,
Yeah.
does 25 kill it?
Yes, 25. Just yeah, it kills it. Only just, but it kills it.
Lights up like a Christmas tree. You know, in those cartoons where you see the skeleton highlighted through the body.
Okay, yeah, so that's black. Yeah, so a bolt of light hits it and knocks it to the floor dead. Leaves its corpse sparkling a bit.
Sparkly gold.
Okay, right next to act is Inette. Right, she didn't do anything. She's a bit scared by all this. And then of course it's Zaka. So she basically legs it after to try and like find the porter that fled. So next round, reset initiatives.
Is there just one left?
Yes.
Hardly seems worth rolling initiative for. Oh my god.
Oh my God, I'm not first. How can that be?
Oh my god. What a place to roll a 20.
That monster was mine.
There's
I'm
one
waiting
left.
for Lou High to roll a 20.
I know.
There's
That was
one
mine.
left. It's surrounded by monks. And I picked this moment to roll a 20. What a waste.
Oh, it's a 1!
Holy shit! Choo choo train.
Thomas!
It's going to be all over by the time Lazai gets to react.
Okay, so first to act then is for Fook.
That thing is 60 feet away from me.
Yeah, it's also like blocking line of sight, so it's got
Oh, it's 80 foot.
80 foot and it's got 3/4 cover.
Yeah, no, I was going to do something really
Im-
sneaky, but
yeah.
I won't bother. I was going to dash all the way over to it to get it in my sphere of influence, so that when its turn starts, it's like proper screwed. Actually,
I'm still not last.
I've got a 15-foot radius, and I can travel 60, and it's 80 foot away. It's literally 5 foot too far for me to do this. Yeah, so Fufuk will try and soften it up with a guiding bolt.
Okay, so don't forget it's got cover. If you miss by the amount of cover, then that will hit Lu Hai instead.
Yeah, I don't mind.
You don't mind.
I don't mind.
And
One of these
check
not my problem
cover.
situations. Is that a normal attack then, or disadvantage?
No, it's normal
Normal.
attack. Is just 3/4. That's +5 to its armor class.
I think 24 hits.
Yes, I think it does.
So here comes 46. 13 hit points.
Okay, blam. Okay, right. So it's blasted with a guiding bolt, and it's badly injured.
It's glittering.
It's
It looks like one
sparkly.
of them vampires from that really horrible vampire series of
Twilight.
movies.
Yeah,
Twilight. Yeah.
terrible.
Angel.
Don't you say anything bad about Buffy ever.
Okay, so is that it?
Yep.
Yep. Okay, next to act is Cade.
Firebolt.
Fireball.
To all up.
Fuck.
You've got advantage because he's glittering.
Oh,
advantage. He's
you
got
got advantage. Yeah, he
advantage.
has got advantage.
That would have been funny.
Oh,
Not to me.
it's
Listen, I left something for the monks. It's fine. Don't worry about it. I was too trigger happy earlier.
So 5. Oh wow.
I think he just misses it. Not far enough.
5 would. So yeah, it just narrowly misses Lu Hai. This firebolt just singes his sideburns. Oh, he ain't got sideburns.
What the fuck?
You know, we have a saying.
Deflect missiles, Phil.
I catch a firebolt. I'd love to see you do
Throw it
that.
back. Deflect missiles and I'll throw it back, Phil.
Potato.
We have a say. We have a saying in my country. Why did you go there? Sorry.
Is that Cade done then?
Yep.
Yep. Okay. Next is Commoner doing nothing. Well, actually, which one Commoner was it? It's yeah, that one. And it's this. Okay, what's it going to do? Let's see. Let's get a wisdom roll. Yeah. Yeah, so this one's going to try and get away. So, let's get this out of the way in a minute. So that's like, no,
It's
no,
going to try and fly past us, is it? It's going to go so well.
Okay, so yeah, boom, 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 boom. So it dashes.
Does it now?
Okay, and next to act is Zaka, but she's gone, and then it's Obald.
Is the thing flying?
Flying?
I
No,
will,
no, just running on
because
the ground on all fours.
there's only one source of light in it so far, isn't there? The one
Yes,
we're in.
Correct. Correct.
yes.
So I can move to there, 35 foot,
Uh-huh.
and then can I shadow step to in front of it?
If you can do that within range, yeah, you can, can't you?
Yeah, 60 foot.
Yep.
It's only 40 foot there, so I'll do that.
Okay.
And that'll give me advantage on the first attack on it as well.
Yep.
Peekaboo, motherfucker.
Right. So
10 o'clock.
use my spear again first.
Okay. Hey, Cerberus. So we see. Has a
16.
hit.
Ah,
Stab it
good.
with your spear. Runs into the spear.
Yeah.
Oh, maximum
Ooh.
11.
Runs
Nice.
into the spear and looks up at you a bit surprised and slips to the floor. Dead. If you didn't quite get that insinuation.
Nobody eat the bats. That's a bad sign.
Very good. Fafuk wanders across to Taklin to see if he can help his mate recover from whatever's happened.
So you can make tackling. You can make another wisdom save.
Everything's dead. Why have I still? I don't like it. Saving throw.
Blasted your brain. Boom! Oh, it breaks out of it. Right.
Hulk
Stun is gone.
He whispered to you that you should shave your beard off.
I got a beard.
Stunned you.
Okay.
That sucked.
Wow, shit. I dropped the
Yep.
Spirit Guardians.
Okay. What are you doing? What are y'all doing?
Recuperating and moving on.
Have to return to the city, aren't we?
Sorry?
We're gonna have to return to the city, aren't we? We're losing porters. Right and centre.
Down another 2, aren't we? How many got left? 4.
Well,
Oh,
5.
we're down
'cause-
1. We're
yeah.
down 1, aren't we? Because 1 ran.
Taklin, you get 9 hit points back.
Thank you.
I'll make my way to the cave entrance and see if
Yeah. So So as you make your way over, as Azaka's returning, with a sheepish but still scared-looking porter.
Well,
She
At least we
starts
now know what the
barking.
two monsters do. Oops, sorry.
She starts barking orders at them all, berating them and telling them to like make some all drag the corpses to one corner of the cave and shift, and then shift your like your makeshift camp to the opposite side, and sets about getting another campfire going, or moving the campfire.
Brutal.
Well, nothing
I
else to
forgot
do,
about
really.
Slither. You put Slither on. Forgot about that. Oh, well.
So yeah, so Fufuk settles down and decides to settle nerves with a nice, rousing sing-along.
Back to that.
Picks one of his good old favourites. 20. It's not bad. It's not bad.
Yeah, it's not bad at all. Not bad at all. No, we don't need that anymore. Okay, so the storm persists for about 2 hours in total. So it's mid-afternoon when you finally emerge from the cave.
I suppose, how many hours of travel do we have ahead of us before we need to camp again?
So it is. So it's about 2:30. So you got about 4 hours potentially at most.
I suppose it's worth doing then, I suppose. So what do you guys think? Do we still have enough porters to keep going?
Well, if so you can yeah, you still got enough if somebody assists in carrying a canoe or you abandon a canoe, because you had
Okay.
like two porters canoe. There were 3 canoes, weren't there?
I think we carry on.
I think we
Otherwise-
carry on.
Yeah. Keep an eye out for sea monsters.
Okay,
Everything else in this damn jungle.
right. So you head out. Azaka continuing to like keep the berate their porters and keep them in line. Apart from Solida, of course, who just gets on with the job. So you come through at a rare break in the trees, and crossing a clearing, and you can see in the aftermath of the storm, there's a huge rainbow crossing the sky that appears to connect to the ground to a short distance to the northwest.
End of it, a pot of gold.
So is this like a physics-defying rainbow then? Or
It
is this like-
if that would be the case, yes, it is. It does appear, literally appears to like come down out of the sky, and it like can see it literally going into the trees.
Cool, well, let's get over there.
Has Fufuk ever heard legends of leprechauns and pots of gold and
No.
stuff?
No.
Has he? Are there
Oh.
any legends about rainbows and stuff?
Um.
How does that
Well,
work?
possibly, I suppose.
Oh, he
Like
must
signs
go
of signs of good omens and what have you. I imagine.
It's not a cleric of a Lidamara for nothing. I want to check out that rainbow. I
Me
want to go
too.
taste it. I want to go taste that
Be a
rainbow.
box of Lucky Charms.
That racist.
Sorry?
That racists.
Did you say racist?
I said it with a Yorkshire accent, so. Lucky
Yeah.
Charms!
Racist. How do you do it in Yorkshire? Racist. Could one of you say it?
No, if you were doing it in Yorkshire, you'd actually be saying something racist.
Okay. Right. Yeah. Head for the rain. Say, excuse me, Azaka.
Disclaimer,
I
not
really would love
racist.
to go. I would really love to. Yeah, that's what they all say. I would
Damn
really
it.
love to go investigate that rainbow.
Not racist, but
Yeah, that's the popular one. Heard in contact centres around the world.
I'm not racist, but I voted for Brexit. Right, anyway. So, is that general consensus then? You're heading towards...
Yep. Definitely a general consensus.
Can we vote on it?
No.
It's
Preconceived notion of a vote. The result is still the same. It's whatever you get told. Lol.
Yep, we head for the rainbow. Focus.
Okay.
Focus on the rainbow, people. How
Okay.
far away is it?
It's not. It doesn't seem too far. I mean, it's hard to tell, really.
Did we get a long rest then, Phil? Oh no, we didn't, did we?
No, not a long rest.
No,
No.
we headed straight out.
Yeah, you could have a short rest, if that helps.
Yeah, short rest. I'll
Yes, I
recover
think
chi
it does.
points.
Because I still get a G points back.
Do you get
Yeah.
chi points back after a short rest? Wow,
Yeah, recover them all after a short rest.
that's
Yep.
crazy.
Yep. Yeah, the cleric. Ask me how
Oh,
much
Phil,
as a
it's not.
cleric I get back after a short rest.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Okay, so you follow the beautiful rainbow, and head back into the jungle, and after about half an hour or so, which I don't have the time before I forget, you come to a spot where this multicolored rainbow light is pouring down through the trees against all odds and logic.
So beware.
And you'll die.
Next, I see.
Can't we roll anything? Let's
No,
vote
but
on it.
you've obviously ingested something incredibly toxic.
Psychedelic.
Yeah. So where it hits the ground, there are some moss-covered stones, 5 foot wide squares of flat tan-coloured stone, and upon the central stone, is engraved a maze.
A maze.
Yes, a circular maze pattern
Oh, hang on.
that you've come to.
Isn't that the symbol of a tower?
It
Of
is.
Towel.
Yeah, bathtub.
Yeah, because it's on all the necklaces that the turtle was wearing, wasn't it?
You just had
All
one.
right.
Well, all of them. We weren't Jimmy Savile of Turtles. Jingle jangle.
Who want the one in a cave and all, weren't
There was, yeah.
Go up and take a look. I've never stood in a rainbow before. I want to see what it's like. And I go inspect the symbol carefully, of course.
Okay, right, you just go over and what's somebody else doing, by the way? Everybody else just tagging along, or
Thing.
You want to see what happens? to me
I'll let
first.
Hook dip his toe into it.
right? So,
Dip his toe. I'm in it.
so Azaka has all the as all the porters hang back. She says it is a sign from Ubtwao.
Is this a good sign or bad
What?
sign? Because the
We're
food's
just
like
about to ask the
halfway
same.
in.
He's covered in multicolours. Is this good or is this bad?
I look like a hippie at
Woodstock.
Woodstock, off my face on LSD, trying to lick the rainbow.
It's a rainbow.
This is the bad side. Oh,
How big is the symbol? Is it like a sewer plate size, or is
so
it
it's
like
it's on a 5 foot wide square, so it's about 5 foot across.
Oh, okay. Is it the same design that we've always seen? Like, is it an
It's a
actual maze?
Yeah, it's a
where you
maze.
can,
Yeah,
like,
it's a
find a
circular.
way through?
Yes, it looks like it. Yeah, so it's a circular maze. Whether it's the exact same, the pattern's exactly the same as previous ones, you don't know. But yeah, it appears to be. It's a circular maze.
I check it out. Cast identify on it.
So yeah, well, nothing.
I tell the others, well, cast identify on it. Doesn't seem to do anything too interesting. Out of curiosity, is this like a proper maze, as in like there's one of those little entrance things and
Yeah,
you can like
it's a
place
maze. Yeah, it's a maze.
Ah, okay.
It is by definition a maze.
I'll see if I can solve it.
Okay, and how are you doing that?
Just see if I can trace a path. I've touched it to cast identify on it. It hasn't done anything, and there's no magic thanks to identify. So I suspect there's something else going on here. So I'll try and trace the route. Try and solve it.
Okay. In what way? How are you doing it? Just by visually, or
Touch
what
it
you?
with my finger.
Okay. Well, you're running your finger along it.
Yeah. Try to find my
Okay.
way around it.
You can make a wisdom check.
With advantage, because I know this is a shit idea.
That probably means disadvantage, I think.
Uh,
Okay. So yeah, it's quite simple. Quite a simple maze. You manage to. Only takes you a minute maybe, to find successfully trace a route from the beginning of the maze right to the very centre. And at that moment, when your finger reaches the centre of the maze, the flag drops about a foot with you on it, like nearly toppling you over, and then starts sliding to one side.
do I fall off?
Well, yes, you do. If you're not moving, I will wait and
Jump
see if
out
you're
the
going to
way.
move. If you're going to move or not, but no, so you don't move.
sorry. No, I couldn't work out if I didn't understand if it was a thing in front of me dropped and slid.
No,
or if the
the one that you're the thing that you're on. Yeah.
I jump backwards.
Okay.
Jump backwards. It's a big block of stone. I don't want to crush in my toes or something.
Okay. Right. So with a sort of grinding sound, it slides aside, revealing a dark chamber beneath.
I think I found something.
I have a sense of foreboding.
I think I just ominous my pants.
I move upwind.
Okay. Right. Move. So you're moving up, Cade, to have a look.
No, upwind from Fufuk. So I don't want to sniff the shit. I have a sensitive nose.
Yes. Yes.
Are you writing a ballad about this as well? How did I shit my pants?
Yeah. Rafuk's trying to compose something about how super brave he was and very clever. If he doesn't die.
That's a lie.
So what are you doing?
Well, I'll go up and have a look.
Okay. Right, go up and have a look. So what you're looking through the hole, you mean, or what exactly are you doing?
Look, just have a look from the outside.
Yeah, but what are you doing? You're looking at the just at the opening. You're looking down through the opening. You're looking at this. What exactly are you doing?
Yeah, look down through the opening.
Okay, so light shines through. So the rainbow's disappeared as well at this point.
Oh,
Oh. So light, a shaft of light from shines down, and you can see stone flag chambers made of the same stone, about 30 feet below, and
Is there like steps down or something?
there is some steps down, yeah. So they're quite steep, almost vertical steps. But you can also detect from one side is a sort of a faint blue glow, and you can make a perception roll as well.
From one side?
From one side, yeah.
is that everybody?
Chamber.
No, only Luhai, because he's the only one who was gone over and had a look down the hole.
Yeah, for Fuchs recovering his covering himself off to the side.
How big is the hole, Phil?
It's 5 foot square. Boom, 20.
Oh,
So you
nice.
can hear a sound of water. Sounds
Ooh.
well with a roll like that. It sounds like a tinkling of a fountain.
The roll like that. you
I'll let the others
probably
know.
saying,
It sounds like a fountain.
fountain.
Sounds like a fountain.
The food creeps forward cautiously to try and verify.
Okay. So yeah, you can see the same thing. There's this like almost vertical set of steps going down.
No.
But you can't hear anything. You
No.
can see you can see this faint sort of blue light, sort of like pale blue glow coming from one side.
So do we
Possible
want to head in?
to tie a rope
One
at the top
second.
of these steps?
Well, you could tie it to a nearby tree, yeah.
I'll do that.
Okay.
And I'll dangle it down the hole, Phil.
Okay. And
I'll
oh,
climb
have you?
down.
Okay, well, there's some steps, but you're just using the rope to steady yourself, or
Yeah,
you just,
yeah.
right, okay,
Just in case.
yeah, as long as you're careful, it's easy. You can get down the steps, no problem. They don't appear to be in pretty good condition, not crumbling, dangerous or anything. Well, yeah, they are dangerous as far as stairs go because they're really steep. But yeah, so you get down and you find yourself in a dimly lit, a 30 by 30 chamber that's dimly lit by this faint blue light. So it's brighter on one side, and the glow comes from this blue crystal fountain. It's like a
Right.
big sort of
There's nothing else in here.
fountain. Yes, there is. So it's this big fountain, and standing in the center of this fountain is a statue of a statue that's like part man, part T-Rex, and it has three horns and a tail, like a lizard-like tail with a bludgeon or like mace head or something on the end, and wings sprouting from its back.
What the?
The heck?
I'll wild shape into a spider and just stick to the roof, Phil. Follow.
So you're going down as well.
Yep.
Okay.
Fafuk will cautiously follow. Unless
Follow
someone
those
else
left.
wants to go directly after Tackland, Fafuk will cautiously follow.
I'm on roof, so if you guys want to go on the floor, that's on you. Boop. No.
What's Cade and Orbol doing?
I'm watching Fufuk's back, but upwind, strictly upwind.
You can hear Fafuk yelling up commentary from below. Massive blue crystal fountain, probably worth a fortune if we can get it back. And some pretty fucked up statue down here too. I mean, does it resemble anything we've heard about any
No.
local deities or
No, it's
creatures?
just
or...
like like I say, there's a man, but it's also like an amalgamation of all these sort of looks like different dinosaurs.
What's this
This isn't like. Sorry.
what's this up toe supposed to look like? Have been any description?
No, not that you've come across.
Maybe we should consult Zaka or the acolyte. The acolyte probably knows more about this than we would.
She's not an acolyte of Up Towers, so worship of Up Towers like just disappeared pretty much.
Like he did.
I yell up to Azaka if she can
Disappeared.
come and take a look and tell us what she thinks.
Yeah, but it's supposedly you've been told so Up Tower supposedly like abandoned
Oh right,
abandoned
right. I can remember now.
like centuries ago. So
Yeah, he was pissed off on it, but
yeah.
I'll stay up here and keep an eye out.
Okay, so Azaka comes down and to have a look. She seems quite in awe of it. It is a representation of an aspect of Ubtao known as the Dino Father.
I know, Father.
Ubtao was supposedly brought into being all the great lizards in Chult.
Any idea what this massive blue fountain would be for and why it would be
Right.
hidden underground?
She says she's no idea. It's obviously some kind of shrine.
Does the water look good to drink?
It looks crystal clear.
It goes and
To
helps
drink it,
himself
Phil.
to some.
Sorry?
Go to drink it.
You're going to drink it. Okay?
Yes.
Fafuk too fills his water skin and takes a big swig.
Okay.
Roll death saves.
what's Tackling doing?
What can he see with his multifaceted eyes?
His 8 eyes.
I'm stuck on the roof. I'm looking around based on everything that's going on in the room. Can I see anything that's
Other than what's
not
been
kosher?
described? No.
Yep.
Other than what's been described, there's nothing else.
Then I'll stick to roof for now. I'll stick to the roof for now.
Okay.
With his 8 legs.
9.
9?
9 legs.
You're not a spider, you're something else.
Yeah,
You're a freak.
But I'm right. Like an os.
Okay. So
Who said you should
what?
go on?
So yeah, you both. So Luhai, you drink from the water from the fountain. Luhai, Fafut, you bend down and fill your water skin and take a good hearty gulp from the water in your water skin.
Refreshing.
It's it's quite refreshing water. Yeah, it's almost sweet.
Cool.
Like almonds.
I call up to I say to Azaka, maybe we should have the porters refill our water skins here. It saves us casting some create water spells later.
Okay, right. She nods and
There's a message.
what?
I've just seen the message.
Yes.
While Olazaka's arranging the porters to fill up water skins, Fook will sort of take a slow walk around the chamber, checking for any other exits or secret trapdoors or
Okay.
massive piles of treasure. Stuff like that.
What's everybody else doing as the porters slowly file down the steps and look around with a sense of awe and a little bit of apprehension?
I'll stay up here until everyone's filled the water skins.
Okay.
Fill mine last.
Say to him, this water's really good. Take a drink.
Are you saying that too?
All of them.
All right.
For Fook goes, well, I have done. It's really good. It is good. Tastes great.
Jacqueline still not touched the water.
But you're a spider.
They're all going in a spaceship.
What's a spaceship kid is asking?
No, it's a reference to one of those death cults that thought they were going to fly away on helicopter.
I know that, but
Okay.
Kid never seen a spaceship before.
We got
Right.
better stuff than spaceships.
Jacqueline is not drinking the Kool-Aid at this moment.
Got a mural.
Missing
With a
out,
big,
dude.
Superpowers.
got a mural with a big red jug running through a wall next.
Oh yeah!
So yeah, so the porters come down and fill all the war skins and everything else up. A couple of them sort of drink a handful of the water as well.
You don't want me to roll a perception check for searching around the chamber?
Yes, you can roll a perception check for searching around the chamber. Is anybody else doing anything else?
Yeah, same, but on the roof. So
Okay.
you know.
You can make a perception
I'm
check
not.
as well.
I'm just keeping an eye out upstairs
Okay.
for the moment.
Okay.
Can I do it as a spider? Perception.
Oops. Do you want me to? Is that roll covers everything, right? Or do you want me to roll for floor, ceilings, or whatever?
No, that'll do for.
Cool.
Okay. So you don't. So you find. Oh, the only thing you find is another maze pattern engraved into the center of the wall behind. That's directly behind the stairs that lead down. That lead into this down into this chamber.
Maze. Sorry. So, is it on the underside or is it on the floor?
It's on the wall.
Oh, it's on the wall. So stairs on the wall.
Yeah.
Under
So
the
the stairs come down, and there's behind the stairs there's a bit of an alcove, and on one of
Gotcha.
the walls at the back of there's another one of these.
Fufuk sort of calls out. I've got another one of these maze patterns. Do you want me to?
So yeah, both Fafuk and Tackling found this. So that. By the way.
So I'm like, do you guys want me to? Sorry, dog just nutted me in the kneecap. Do you want me to? Do you want me to trace this maze as well and see what it does?
Yes, please.
Fufuk whips through
Oh,
it in
there's a
record
kind
time.
of a hissing rattling comes from Tackling the spider. It can't actually talk.
Go for it.
Go on then, make a
Yeah.
wisdom check.
God, sorry, I always close down my character sheet. Wisdom, just straight wisdom. Okay, come on, ability check, normal.
Okay. Right, it takes you a little bit longer to solve this one, but you managed to do it after a couple of attempts. And as you do, there's a shower of dust as the wall pops in, and then slides away to the left, revealing another chamber.
I assume it's dark in
It
there.
is dark in there, yeah.
Fafuk will cast light on a copper coin or something and toss it into the room space.
Okay, right, you flick a coin in there. Just a moment, I need to find this thing. Where is it? Ah, so is it? Yep. Oops.
I thought we were going to have a Star Wars moment. Sorry, carry on.
So it's a room. It's about 15 feet square. And in the centre of this room, the room's dominated by the centre is sort of a circular stone arch. And the like rim of the rim of this arch is engraved with sets of runes. You can make an Arcana check if you wish.
Ooh. Can I hazard a guess? These are going to look like a teleport circle rooms, like we've seen
It does look similar, yes.
little snake temple place.
And yes, it does. Yes, it looks the
Okay.
styling of it is different, but it looks like it looks very similar to that.
I go, Kate, would you
Ooh.
come
Yeah,
take a look at this?
yeah, I'll do it, of course.
Fafuk sort of mentions a suspicion that it might be similar to a teleport circle like we've already used in the Snake Temple. Perhaps this is
So Cade, you suspect it's like I say, it's different, and it's obviously ain't really ancient, and the styling of it is like different to anything you've seen, or it does that you've seen before, like say the one that Syndra used. Was it Syndra? I forget the name. To bring you to Chult in the first place, but it it's more akin to the one in the Snake Temple in some respects, but it's not identical by any means. But it's got the same basic elements. It appears to be some kind of gateway or teleportation circle or something like that.
I'll ask, does it have the same
So it's not going
symbols
to
as
tell us.
the
It's
address?
not going to teleport us into Total Bay, is it?
Don't know.
Does it have the runes on for the address that we got for the one near Torples?
You're upstairs.
Shouting that down if they mention that they've seen it.
well, I called Cade in, so you would have heard me yelling for Cade to come take a look.
Right.
So probably.
But I want to know what it is you found yet. Then.
No.
Well, we're not keeping secrets.
No, but it's not a case of keeping secrets. Just like
Yeah.
Just I want to know yet.
Yeah.
Well,
but it has the same series. So yeah, it's got a different combination of runes. Same runes, but a different combination.
Them runes.
interesting.
Sorry.
We'll make a copy of the runes then, Phil.
Okay.
I mean, we've got no hint where this would be going, would we?
Well, we've got the sort of like address, haven't we? The Total Bay thing.
On the Snout of Omgar, yeah. And this is the same runes but in a different sequence.
Yeah.
So we know it's
I'm assuming this is the address of this place.
I would yes, is the short answer. The longer answer is this. I mean, I mean, I don't know. As a player, I would suspect it's probably like a one-way out. Because remember, even though we know what the address is of the snake temple where we traveled from, it still took us elsewhere, didn't it, Phil? So we traveled from the snake temple with a set of runes. We traveled elsewhere,
No,
and we arrived. Sorry.
you didn't travel anywhere through that.
Oh yeah,
No,
of course we
we
didn't.
never travelled because we needed to find.
They
We
told
only
you
got
that they
the
gave you the
address
they
for
told you
that one.
yeah they told you the combination that you could use to return to that.
Okay, so if we copy these symbols down, then we have at least a method to return to at least this point if we find another teleportation circle. Do we know of any other teleportation circles yet?
Other than the one in the snake temple.
No.
If we use that address in the Snake Temple, we could teleport from here to there.
Yeah, but we don't want to go there, do we? We haven't
Jacqueline does. He's got a
That is
mission.
true. That is true. That is true.
In
But if we
fact,
go there now, could we travel from that snake temple back here again?
because we've got this address, haven't we?
Yes. That could okay, that could work. That could work. So the question is, how do we travel from this arch to the other temple using this arch? How do we like touch the symbol? Were we given instructions on how to
Nope.
invoke them?
Because I mean, Tacklin's still got that mission, and he's got the what he got.
Yeah, the snake bite.
He got the object from Wizard, didn't he?
Tom.
Andrew. His tattoo moved, didn't it? And it formed another symbol.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he grabbed that object. I can't remember what it's called.
Just a statuette, isn't it?
Yeah, obsidian.
He was supposed to return that to the Snake Temple, wasn't he?
Yeah.
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 I mean, I suppose
We
chatting
might
to
have to.
Cade, do we know of any way to invoke this arch? I mean, if we touch the symbols in order that we know the symbols in the snake temple are, does it like magic portal open and we can step through, or
I don't know. Does Kate have any idea about this sphere?
I suppose you can make an Arcana roll. It's be at disadvantage because it's regarding a spell that you don't have access to.
Okay.
can I cast guidance on him?
Suppose if that would affect if that affects skill rolls, yeah.
I don't think it does. It's just ability checks.
Well, it's that is an ability check.
Oh, okay, and then add a 1d4, but I don't think it matters with a 9.
Yeah, I rolled a 3, so it's a bad one.
Well, I mean,
11, Phil. 11.
No, you don't know. You
I
don't know
mean-
any more than I've already told you.
So for Fuchs got, he's willing to try it out, like touching symbols and messing with stuff. And he's got the sending spell, so he could let people know where he's turned up, if he's turned up everywhere. But that would put me potentially a long way away. And if it does work, it puts me on the Snout of Omgar. I'm not the one who needs to be there. Tacklin's the one who needs to be there. So Tacklin's the one that needs to be all the way over there. and then we need to have a way of coming back that doesn't involve bloody walking for 1,000 miles.
Why does Tackling need to be over there?
Got
'Cause
mission.
you're the one with a snake bite, and you have to return that obsidian statue.
But I thought we'd discovered that it wasn't poisonous and it wasn't going to kill me.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
we don't know
but-
what it's going to do to you yet.
Yeah, and we've just found a method that potentially we could resolve that particular thing. In the space of a day or two.
This is
Fine.
a side quest. Can complete a side quest.
Sure.
Yeah. I don't know what you guys think. I'm quite happy to experiment with this arch and see what it does. It might take us to the lost city we've been looking for directly, because this is like a super secret hidden magic fountain plus arch. It could take us exactly where we want to be going. It could also dump us onto the surface of the sun, just for Uptower to giggle at us as we sizzle. Fuck, it opens on top of one of those volcanoes. You take 10d10 lava damage.
Probably. We haven't got the address for another teleportation arch, so
No.
I'm just assuming it's.
So, Obald,
Gonna hit-
so everybody's been down there for quite a while. You're only the only person that stood up on top now.
Keeping an eye out.
Yeah. What are you doing then, guys?
Well, I'm just making suggestions to tackling because it's not my quest. But I'm thinking his side quest could
Uh,
So
be
tackling,
resolved here.
tackling will have to reassume his human form as well if he wants to contribute to conversation.
How long have we been travelling?
Traveling, what do you mean? Traveling from where? How long you been traveling since when?
I thought we were. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah. So the question really is whether or not. Yeah. Fine.
What?
I'll shout down, is everything okay? You've been a while.
I'm slightly worried.
No answer.
Is this working?
I'll just shout, yes, Obol, get down here.
Yes.
What?
Oh,
I'll just shout, yes, Obol,
No, I
get
know
down
that.
here.
I'm on about what Dan said.
Oh.
I'll take a wander down then, Phil.
Okay.
After having a check, I'll make sure there's no one else up here.
Okay.
So it doesn't seem like there's anyone else down here, so just proceed. I do want to get rid of this
Compulsion.
it's
Obligation.
It's not really a compulsion, is it? It's like a poison curse, as it were. But yeah, I'm trying to get rid of it. So yeah, moving forward.
While I'm down there, I'll ask them. I said, so this arch thing, We're assuming that it's one of these transport circle things, like in that snake temple.
Yes, that's what we're discussing.
So does it have the runes on for the address that they gave us for the other one?
Has the same runes, but in a different combination.
We can travel.
So can you
Sure.
move the runes to match the address in the same combination as the other one? Is that how you power it?
Who are you asking?
Generally, to everyone.
We haven't figured that out yet.
Nobody's dared try, I
Oh.
don't think.
I'll check, Phil. I'll see if
No,
any of the
I'll,
runes can be moved.
I'll check. It's fine. I think that's a consensus, isn't it? That we're going to end up in the same place that we were.
Yeah, but we
using
need
the
to
runes.
make sure it'll actually work first. So just try and move a single rune. Not put the
Yeah.
address in, just a single rune to see if they can be moved.
What's a single room going to do?
Well,
If you do
nothing
go
at the minute, as far as we know.
If you do go through, we have to remember what this address is.
Yeah, but we've got that as a group, haven't we? So
But we've wrote it down, so
yeah.
If Vivek walks up to it and starts trying to poke the symbols in order to see if it lights up or does anything.
What do you mean by
interesting.
poking?
Well, we've got the list of symbols and the order they need to be invoked for the Snout of Omgar snake temple.
Hmm.
He walks up and he prods them.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, what do you mean by prodding? Are you like prodding with your finger? Are you like with a stick or with your
Finger.
head? You prod it with your finger. Okay, they're right. It feels when you prod it, it feels like it moves slightly, but not by just pushing it with your finger.
You have to push it with your hand, I would imagine. Like a Stargate thing. Punch the
I'll try and
wall,
push
in order.
Yep.
Can I push
So-
it with my dick?
No, it's not long enough.
Oh,
By
that's what
by-
she said.
I'm not-
by consider even if it was only inches away, it'd be still impossible.
Can Backlund do it?
What are you gonna do?
Pushing the coordinates based on the previous destination.
So how are you gonna do it?
his hand.
I want you to describe what you're gonna do.
So, hand speeds if it needs to be. Poop, 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 poop.
As a spider.
Yeah, you know, it's
No,
changed back.
no,
It's changed to
I've
human.
got
He's
it.
got to. He's got to
I
kind of
missed
have
that
this
part.
conversation.
I'm back to dwarf. So
8 legs at once. Ah.
Yeah.
as a dwarf, would it be possible to put in the previous coordinates of the?
So tell me what you're gonna do.
Fuck's sake, Phil.
Describe what you're gonna do.
I want to put in the coordinates.
No,
of the-
describe. I know what you want to. Describe how you're gonna do it.
with my hands and legs. Pew, pew, do, 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 do.
Describe
How many
exactly
runes is there
how you're gonna do it.
for the coordinate?
So,
Sorry,
let-
Phil. You're asking us such a specific question that you're confusing the living crap out of us.
So
We
Yeah.
say
Describe what you're doing.
symbol.
If you were opening a door, how would you describe opening a door? You'd reach. I'm going to reach out, grab the handle, turn the handle, and pull the door up.
No.
Yeah,
That's,
but Phil, it's so obvious. That's not what you say. That's what we're saying.
I was under the impression there's like a series of buttons we need to press.
So there's. Yeah. So what you're gonna? So how are you gonna do it? You're gonna press it with your foot. You're gonna headbutt it. What are you gonna do?
I've got
It's,
four limbs. I've got 4 limbs and a head.
yeah.
I'm gonna use every single fucking limb I've got
No.
to push all the buttons.
I know it's obvious, but I want you to describe the process of what you're gonna do.
Left hand.
As if. Yes.
First button. Right hand. Next
Right.
button.
No.
Head next button. Left leg.
So, for instance, if I was so for instance, I'm going to take my hand. I'm going to press one of the runes with the palm of my hand. That is what the kind of thing I'm asking. A description of what you're physically going to do.
I have directions to get to the previous snake teleportation device. Yeah,
You've
we,
got a
we've got
you've
we,
got a
we've
set
got
of
that.
you've got a combination of rooms that were from the Snake Temple. Yeah.
That's what I'm going to put in then. I'm going to try them.
Just try and recreate them.
Yeah.
Try
Okay.
and recreate them.
I'm
That
there.
exact.
So let me do this for you then. So you're going to get your hand. You're going to push the runes in with your hand, with the palm of your hand. Is that what you're going to do?
And all legs or feet if I
No,
can't
no, you
reach.
don't
Yeah.
need to. No, it don't. It just I don't have to do anything like that. Just
You're just
that's
going to do it one at a time until you've completed the
yeah. So you're going to
the
put. Is
address,
that what you're going to do?
basically.
You're going to push each rune in one at a time, following that combination. Is that what you're saying that you're doing?
Yes.
Right. That's all I wanted to know. With
Do
the
we now
palm.
need to roll? Now we have to roll new characters. Is that what you wanted?
I just want
As
you to
it
be.
starts
I just
this-
wanted to know
as-
specifically what you wanted to do. Right.
As
Okay.
it starts this, I'm running
Why
upstairs.
does this scare me so much?
That was
Just-
like so weirdly specific. It was
Yeah,
like,
I just want you to be specific, specifically explain the process of what you were doing. Okay, so tackle. So is that what? So is Obold legging it?
Yes.
I'm running
Please.
upstairs.
Yeah. At least 30 feet back. Run. Run.
Okay, so tackling, you place the palm of your hand on a rune and push it, and as you push it, it presses in into the like rim of this circle, and it stays in, and then you press the next one in the order, and you go in the order in the combination that you were given, and as you go around, you press them all in, and they all stay in. After you press as you press the last one in, there's like a puff of like displaced air, and there's like a shimmering, like a heat haze appears in the center of this ring.
Cool. Don't forget the address at this side.
What are you doing?
yeah, we wrote those down.
Pardon me.
I'll move towards the haze, Phil.
Move towards it.
Yeah.
Okay, you move towards it.
Yep. Inside.
You're going to step into it.
Yep. Stop
Okay.
laughing.
Okay, so tackling
Got destiny.
sort of steps towards it, and as he steps into the archway of this circle, he vanishes, and the haze disappears.
You want to cast Ascending?
And there's a pile of dust about tackle sized on the far side of the
A nice neat cremation pile.
There's dustpan in the corner.
Okay,
I
so
wait. I give
Go on.
him like 20 seconds, and then I'll cast Sending at Tacklin towards Tacklin and say, "You disappeared from here. Where are you? Are you all right?"
okay,
Message.
so can everybody bar down deafen themselves in Discord? I will
Yep.
put a message in Foundry when you can undeafen yourself. So keep an eye on the messages.
I'll jump in GM only.
No, it messes the cameras up. Oh, God, I said this last time. Ah. Done now. You've muted yourself now. Dan. Dan. Now you've deafened yourself. Oh God. Ah dear. Dan. Dan.
Hello.
Finally, what are you doing? It messes cameras up if you go into other room. Hello?
Hello.
Hello? Yeah, it messes cameras up if you go into other room. That's why we deafened them last time. Can you hear me?
Right. Yes, I can hear you. Is everybody else deafened?
Yes, everybody else is deafened.
Oh, sorry. Sorry. Apologies. I didn't realize what you were doing.
But you got confused in your panic.
Yeah, I ran away.
Okay. Right, anyway. So, let me see. Right, so there's a sudden sort of lurching sensation, and then you find yourself stood in the centre of the circle, back in the snake temple on Omgar.
Yeah. Are there
Right,
any snakes
and
nearby?
the two you what? Sorry.
Are there any snakes nearby?
Yeah, so the two snakes, Sura and Ethleth, slither out from behind the altar. Says, "Ah, you have returned."
I'll thank them for their safe passage to this place. I'll level with you. I can't remember why I'm here.
Just a moment. Just telling Louis can send do his sending thing by messenger thing. So he might send you messages in Foundry. Oh, I suppose I could undeafen him. No, no, I don't know. Okay,
Whatever works.
yeah, whatever works. I'll figure it out in a minute. Well, don't worry about it in a second. So what were you saying? Sorry. Oh yes, thanks for safe passage. So, so say, do you have the idol?
Not yet.
Then why have you returned?
We were just making sure we could return. We found a transportation
They
device.
just slither off and disappear behind altar.
Oh, glorious. Thanks a lot. Can I get back to where we were?
So what are you going to do?
I'm hoping there's a similar device to what we've just used to
So
get to where we are.
so there's this circle that you stood on the floor that's surrounded by
Room.
the same kind of rooms, but in a different order.
Oh shit! I didn't pay attention. Tackling did not pay attention to the runes on the floor that where he was. So getting back is going to be a shit show. And these snakes have gone. Let me think. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to wait for a sending from Louis, to get back. I do not have what these snakes want from me, so
Oh
therefore
dear.
I don't. So I'm going to have to wait until we actually have, and then we can come back. At least we found a way to get back to him. Yeah, shit. I'm just going to wait till after hear from Louis.
Yeah, I'm presuming they're watching the messages like I told them to.
I hope so. No, no.
I think he's seeing it. It looks like he's paying attention. Come on, Lou. I might just tell him to unmute himself. Undeafen himself. Yeah, I think that'll be easier. This is going to be just a. Wow, undeafen yourself. Wow, that's some fantastic spelling there, Phil. See, has he seen it? Case of undeafening. Go on. Go on, undeafen. See the message. See the message. See the message. Can I undeafen him? Ah, shit. Damn it. Undeafen. Lou. Jesus. Undeafen yourself. Oh my god, why can't I do it? Well, it'd be a lot easier if I could control these things.
Hello.
Hello?
Yeah.
Not
Is he dead
you!
yet?
No, tell Lou to undeafen himself and you can deafen yourself again.
How do I do
Okay, I'm
that?
deafened. Sorry.
Oh, there we
Hey!
go.
Sorry, I was waiting for a message on
Yeah,
Discord. So
no, I was sending it through Foundry.
marvelous. Cool.
Right, Lee, you can deafen yourself
Do
again.
I want to deafen myself?
You do.
Right.
So I will send a message. No, through Foundry. Oh well. Okay, so you were sending. You what were you doing then? Lee?
One second.
It doesn't work, Phil.
No, God, what doesn't work?
If I deafen myself, I can still hear you.
Eh? Well, nobody else could they?
No, I couldn't.
Try it again, Lee. Can you hear me?
How do I send a whisper then?
You don't need to send a whisper. That's why I said it. We're going to be take too much messing about. So that's why I said
Oh,
just undeafen yourself. So you can just talk to him. That's how it'd work anyway.
I can still hear you. When
Oh
I
my
deafen
God!
myself.
Fair enough. I'm not.
Metagaming.
Good God.
Yeah, I just sent Tackling a message saying,
Yeah, like just speak to him. Just speak to him as if you were sending it to him. Like just do it.
you disappeared from our side, can't see anything, gate stopped working, everything. Where are you and are you okay?
So the teleportation device works. I've ended up back in the cave with the two snakes that talk. I don't like them. They've slid off, and I'd really like to come back to you guys. I don't know how to get back to you guys. I'm really sorry. Help.
Oh shit. So
Are there any like
well, at
depictions,
this
or
point,
is there a depiction or an address that I can use to punch in to get back to you? Because I don't like these snakes.
so I mean we did see that we do know what the order of the symbols are on this side, don't we?
Yes.
I mean, both
Please.
designed for Fook recorded them, so either one of us can go that side and hopefully punch them in and bring them back.
Yes.
Bring both back.
Tell me
Presumably.
what they are. Tell me what they are, and I'll punch them in.
Well, no, I'm not talking to you because I'm consulting now with Lazai. So one of us will go. So I mean, Lazai, do you want to go and bring him back, or do you want me
Well,
to go?
Well, it'll be a two-way thing, won't it? If you put this same address in, the mirror open up his side and he can just walk back through.
I hope so.
We'll give it a go.
Okay, so you do that, and everybody else still deaf now. Everybody's not deaf now. Cool. That were fast.
I'm up-
It's all right. So
I'm
you.
upstairs anyway.
Oh yeah. True. So yeah, you put it back in on from your side, and again the same thing. There's like this shimmering in the air around the circle. There's nothing at your side, tackling.
No?
No.
I'll let him know there's nothing at my side.
We can't unless he sends us a sending to you.
Well, we'll wait, and we'll just leave it, and I assume after a while it just stops.
Yeah. So after about a minute, it just stops. It goes. They all pop back out again.
Because I've only got so many third-level spells, so I'll sort of say, well, from that we can surmise that either it went somewhere else or it didn't open with Tacklin. So that means one of us is going to have to put in the same symbols as Snake Temple, go to the Snake Temple, and then punch in the symbols for this temple to come this way. Does that make sense?
So why can't he do that?
Because they don't know what they are.
Because he's an idiot, and he didn't take them with him. That's why.
What?
Yes.
How did we wrote him down?
No,
This is-
you wrote them down. I wrote them down. Tacklin punched in the number, punched in the symbols, and went.
Woo! Yep, this is true. I'm sorry.
Someone's. Oh, I'm not there. Oh, listen.
Nope, it's fine.
So this is so. Do you want me to do it, or do you want to do it?
Is it per person or can anybody go through? Is it amount of people?
Well, remember when he
It
went
just say-
through. When he went through, it ended as soon as he'd stepped through. So from that, it sounds like whoever's going to go through punches in the numbers, sends someone through, punches in the numbers, climbs through. Does that make sense?
It just works. Yeah, works for the person who's putting in the address.
Well, either way, you could tell them which symbol to push in. They push it and then step through, and then you do it yourself. Or, give them the piece of paper or whatever. Are you happy doing it, or do you want me to do it?
I'll do it, Phil.
Okay. So what are you going to do?
I've got the address wrote down on me for this place where we are.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to put in the address for the Snake Island,
Okay.
Snake Temple.
Okay. So you press the combination of runes, and this haze appears in the circle, in the
Step through.
archway. Okay. Right. You step through. So Luhai disappears from view. This haze disappears, and Tacklin, you're knocked out of the circle as Luhai appears in the exact same spot, and it just like physically like knocks you off your feet, and you've like go skidding across the floor.
Hello, little buddy. Have you seen the snakes?
Yes, this skittered away. Please take
Did
me
you-
back to where we were.
Did you deliver the idol?
No.
What? You were there to give them the
Yeah, you
idol.
can't talk to him.
I'm sorry.
It run away
Yes.
from you.
They skittered away as soon as I landed.
Didn't ask for the idol.
No. If that's why we're here, then let's give them the idol.
Does it look like there should be a place for this idol, Phil? Like a placement?
Yeah, there's a spot. There's like told you about it. There's like a spot on the altar where it was stolen, where it was taken from.
Put it back then.
I'm pretty sure I've got it, so I'll do that.
Okay, you told them
About-
you didn't
about
have
this
it.
moment. About this moment, a sending spell arrives in Lazai's head from Fafuk saying, "Everything okay? Have you got Taklin? Anything we need to worry about?"
I'll send a message back saying yes, everything's fine.
Pass it on.
Okay, so what are you two doing over there in the Snake Temple?
Assume Tacklin's placing the idol back in its place.
The idol that he told them they didn't have.
Why'd
Told
you
them
say
he didn't
that?
have. You told them you didn't have it.
I wasn't sure I had it, I'll be honest with you.
You do have it. We went through a lot of trouble to get it. You do have it.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, you've got this this like black stone serpentine figure
Oh shit, yeah, yeah.
carved from
yeah.
obsidian. So right, yeah. So as soon as as soon as you approach with the with this little this figurine, this figurine, it says, Surah and Etheleth slithered out from behind the altar again. So you have the altar, you have the figurine.
Yes.
Why did you say not?
I was confused.
Right.
Some monkeys screamed at him earlier and he bled out his ears.
Literally. Yes. Yeah.
Right, they slither up to the to this like
along there.
this spot on the altar where it's this like little alcove, this little depression. It says, replace the figurine.
I'll say we're fulfilling our bargain.
Yeah, they like nod their heads as they wait for you to replace the figurine into the niche on the at the base of the altar.
Tackling does so.
Okay, right. As you do so, you you sort of feel really sick and dizzy, and your legs go weak, and you collapse to the floor. Right, and you see this you look and you like see this they're like marking that tattoo like thing that were on your wrist. It like it comes alive again, and it slithers as if it's slipping off your hand and disappears. And as it does, you feel okay again.
Better.
Right, both the what's it, Thura and Etheleth nod. Says we will fulfil our part of the bargain. We shall give you our reward.
Bertel.
Right.
Hentai.
We
Hentai time.
Our reward is knowledge.
Ah, yes. I remember now. You said you were going to help us.
Fire with the
I
Templars.
remember now. Oh, sweet Jesus. The snakes are like, what the fuck are you doing here then?
We will impart to you the knowledge you will need to thwart our enemies and the machinations of the rival Yantai that are devoted to the Dendar, the Night Serpent.
There was a member of the Yuan-Tai that tried to kill us.
Right, they ignore you and continue as if they're reciting a rehearsed script.
Right.
A locked gate lies beneath the peaks of flame and leads to the realm of Dendar, the Night Serpent.
I'll write this down, Phil.
If the Night Serpent emerges, she will devour the world, and her Yantai followers are searching for a relic called the Black Opal Crown, which is said to have the power to open the gate to Dendar's realm. For ages, the god Ubtao stood watch in Chult and built mazes to prevent Dendar's worshippers from finding and releasing her. Ubtao has since withdrawn from the world, leaving no one to guard against Dendar's release. Ras Nisai is one of Ubtuao's fallen champions and has joined forces with the Yantai to become one of them. Ras Nisai and his fellow Yantai have built a temple under the ruined city of Omu, west of the peaks of flame. One of Ras Nisai's greatest enemies is a Naga named Sajar Nabazar. The Naga dwells in a fallen kingdom called Orulunga, but we know not how to reach it.
Write it all down, Phil.
And they then slither off.
Fucking hell, that's a lot of info.
I shall
What
paste
happens?
it into the text.
What happens to the tattoo, Phil, that
It's-
I've got?
It's gone.
Gone.
That's what I said. It like
Just hold
slithered.
up
It's
your hand.
slithered off your arm. I think it's
Go
all been a
Phil,
bit
the bargain.
overwhelming.
He's gonna need to lie down after this.
I'll put in the address to return to Phil, to where
Oh.
the others are.
Okay, right. You push in, and they're like things that they don't push in, but as you touch them, the light, the like glow.
What's the tackling to go through?
And eventually, like the floor sort of shimmers, or like it's like a crackling sort of light appears, like playing across the surface in between, in the center of the circle.
What's tackling to go?
What are you doing?
I will jump into the shimmer.
Okay, right. So suddenly, tackling comes like jumping out at your Fafook.
I try and jump out of the way.
Okay, right.
We don't see a shimmer before he appears,
No,
though, do we?
no.
He just like apparates.
yeah.
Oh, fuck me. Big fright.
I'll put the address in again, Phil, and I'll go through.
Okay. Right, and shortly after, Lu Hai appears.
Yeah, no, Tackling takes me out one time. I failed their dex, so it's like a 5. I'm like, I wonder what's going on.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. Shimmering, shimmering. Catch me. Ah! No.
No, there's no shimmer on our side. It's just, you just appear. Poof.
Pop.
Yeah, there's no like warning. Okay, so whew, we check Tackling over, give him the basic health checks, no tattoos,
No.
and then Lazar
Hold on.
and Tackling hit us with the knowledge. Then
Yes,
Okay.
I'll repeat this message, what we've been given, Phil.
So yeah, if you look in the player journal, I've put it in there. Knowledge of the snakes. So a locked gate. There's a locked gate beneath the peaks of flame that leads to the realm of an apocalyptic god known as Dendar the Night Serpent. If the Night Serpent emerges, she will devour the world. Her Yantai followers are searching for a relic called the Black Opal Crown, which is said to have the power to open the gate to Dendar's realm. For ages, a mysterious god named Ubtuao stood watch in Chult and built mazes to prevent Dendar's worshippers from finding and releasing her. Ubtuao has since withdrawn from the world, leaving no one to guard against Dendar's relief. Ras Nisai, one of Ubtuao's fallen champions, has joined forces with the Yantai and become one of them. Ras Nisai and his fellow Yantai have built a temple under the ruined city of Omu, west of the peaks of flame. One of Ras Nisai's greatest enemies is a Naga named Sajai Nabaza. The Naga dwells in a fallen kingdom called Orolunga.
Is that the Oracle?
Well, I don't know.
yes, well, unless there's another Naga hidden in this kingdom called Orolongo that we already knew about. Be weird if there were 2 of them. Ah, okay. Wow, that is good. So we're all back, all in one piece,
Yep.
more or less. And we now know that we definitely need to go find that Naga Oracle. Doralonga. Right. Awesome. I've got all that. All right. Thanks, chaps. I think it's probably
Yeah,
a
I
good
think that's
time
a
for
good
us
time to
to.
leave. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Thank you,
Good session.
guys. See you next
See you
week.
guys
Bye-bye.
later.
See you later.
Cheers.